y'all? How are y'all? It's me, Ellaha. Hey guys, and welcome back or welcome to Elements of Ellaha, where I talk about things that interest me, affect me, or am very passionate about. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a chit chat on 23 things I did in 2023. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The first thing I did this year was get accepted into college. I applied to 2 colleges and I got accepted into both of them, GGC and GSU. The next thing I did in 2023 was the following month after I got accepted into college, I went to tour a few colleges. The next thing I did was some things with my club. In February, we took some club pictures, so we made it into the yearbook. We had a movie day where we watched The Color of Friendship on Disney+, and at the end of the school year, we had a potluck. The fourth thing I did in 2023 was participate in some senior events. So this past year, I experienced what I like to call my junior year. I did both my junior and senior year at once, and of course second semester is when you really start getting into the nitty-gritty of senior events. So we did senior breakfast, senior walk, senior celebration, and college signing day. The next thing I did in 2023 was I co-wrote a TV pilot and I pitched a movie. The TV pilot I wrote was about a teenager that doesn't know he's being watched by a secret organization. And the movie that I pitched was about a first-generation millennial that hates her culture due to Americans always making fun of it. So in order to get away from all the bullying about who she is, she goes and applies for a semester abroad program for college. And guess what she ends up getting? The same thing. She's running away from her culture. So she's learning how to adapt from it, because once she gets to the country, it's too late to change. The next thing I did in 2023 was I acted in a 10-minute play festival for my school. The play I starred in was called Secret Family Recipes that my acting teacher wrote, and I got to play a psychic, and I also got to design my own costume. I'm gonna put it here. Then in April, I got accepted into the German Honor Society, which also included a little cord of the German flag that I wore for my graduation. The next thing I did in 2023 was I started getting back into reading. Not only did I get back into reading physical books, I also started listening to some audiobooks as well. The next thing I did in 2023 was go to prom. I went to prom at the very end of April this year. I'm so glad that the forecast turned out to be what it wasn't. It was supposed to rain that day, but thank God it didn't. It was such a very lengthy and expensive process, but it was worth it. I looked and I literally felt like a princess. To this day, I think that was like the most prettiest I have ever felt. Like the dress, the hair, the nails, the experience, everything came together so nicely. But one thing I will say about prom is it's more of like a high budget homecoming, or just really a club for adolescents. Even though TV shows and movies hype it up to be bigger than what it is, this super romantic event for couples, it really isn't that. If you do go to prom with your significant other, they're not gonna show up until the event is almost over. So if you do decide to go to prom with your friends. You're definitely gonna have a much better time if you go to prom with your friends. My school was so cheap too, because they announced prom king and queen, but they didn't even crown them. How are we gonna pay all that money for the ticket, for the venue, for the food and everything, and you don't even have 2 pieces of plastic? Come on now. Then the next thing I did in 2023 was in May, during AAPI month, the Asian American Student Association at our school was doing free henna, so I got a henna tattoo. Put a picture here. I graduated high school in 3 years with a 90 average, and that same weekend I had a graduation party. I also got a new phone back in May. Then the next thing I did was I saw about 4 to 5 movies in theaters. At the time that this video is being uploaded, it should be 5, but I went to go see The Little Mermaid starring Halle Bailey, way better than the original. Y'all that say it isn't, 1, take your nostalgia glasses off, and 2, BFFR. Really, BFFR. Then I went to go see Across the Spider-Verse on my birthday. I saw the Barbie movie in early August before I started school again, and then I saw Blue Beetle a few weeks later. By the time you're seeing this, I would have went to go see Beyonce's Renaissance film, and that'll be the last film I see for the year, and probably for the next few months, because AMC has gotten a pretty big chunk of my money. The next thing I did in 2023 was I went to an Urhobo convention in ATL. So usually on the Labor Day weekend, a lot of different African countries have conventions in one specific city, and every person from that nationality or tribe comes together for the whole weekend. It's basically doing like a week's worth of events in 3 days. And so this year it was here in Atlanta. So we didn't have to go too far. We didn't have to drive for hours or fly. It was pretty fun getting to interact with other people that are not only my nationality, but of the same tribe as me. The next thing I did in 2023 was I started college. And the next thing I did was subscribe to multiple different streaming services, and they all let me down except one. I subscribed to Disney Plus, Hulu, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and Paramount Plus, as well as Spotify Premium. And all of them have pissed me off in a way, specifically by raising their prices, adding ad tiers, when the main reason why we subscribed to y'all in the first place was because you didn't have ads. And then you're seeing all these companies merge with each other. Oh my gosh, guess what they're creating? Cable! You're becoming the exact thing that you wanted to combat in the first place. That is so stupid. That is so stupid. But when I subscribed to Spotify Premium, of course, one of the things I hated was I use my phone a lot more than my tablet. So anytime I want to play a song, I'll list a specific song there and Spotify will play something completely different. Like, for example, let's say I want to play Halo by Beyonce, and then all of a sudden it's playing Hips Don't Lie by Shakira. And I only get 6 skips an hour for free, so the song that you actually want to play, you may end up even skipping it. But with Premium, I can play my songs in any order. I don't have to listen to ads. And then also I have free audiobooks there, so I don't have to waste $35.99 on a book I know I'm probably not going to read if I get the physical copy at Barnes & Noble. Then when I started college, I also got the Hope Scholarship for having a 3.0 GPA. The next thing I did in 2023 was I opened up a savings account that came with me getting my first credit and debit card. Then some channel analytics. I had a few viral shorts hit 50 subscribers and 13K views on this channel, so thank y'all for that. 21, I learned how to cook more food. So I have this mini highlight reel on my Instagram called Chef E, where I cook some things. 22, one of my viral shorts consisted of me cosplaying as Alia Cesare from Halloween. It was perfect. Alia has brown hair. I have brown hair right now. I ordered some blue light glasses, so that takes care of her black glasses. So the only thing I needed to do was get the shirt, and everything came together. Chef's kiss, magnifique. I loved it. And the last thing I did in 2023 was I practiced driving a bit. I didn't get my license yet, but I hope by the time I post my 24 things next year, I would have gotten my driver's license. So I'm going to practice more driving, and hopefully by the time my birthday comes, or a little bit after my birthday, I should be a licensed driver. So that's it for the 23 things that I did in 2023. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. My last video is in the description, and go and follow me. My social medias in the outro. Happy New Year, guys, and anyways, I'll see you in 2024. Bye.